Mr. Herman, it's Mateus.
Dude, I'm about to lose it, okay? And guess what? It happened, okay? I am triggered, okay? That's right, I am triggered. So the next person that you transfer me to better have the power to cancel my cable.
Are you sure, sir?
Yes, 1000% yes.
Very well. I'll transfer you.
Now, another danger facing our country is the Democrats' new social safety net bill.
Did somebody say free money?
Uh-oh. It's my nemesis, Oscar the Slouch. He's been trained by the Democrats to suck off the teat of the government.
That's right. Papa Joe Biden gave me so many stimmies, I decided to quit working and live in this trash can.
All right, before we bring out our next guest, let's hear about today's sponsors. Jimmy!
Republican or Not is sponsored by the city of Orlando, where Democrats visit and Republicans live. Orlando. Back to you, Benson.
Thank you, Jimmy. All right, let's bring out our next guest, Liz.
Good afternoon.
Is that? I feel like I recognize her.
Maybe you do. Start the clock.
It is so special to be hosting in December. Not only do I love Christmas, and oh my God, it's so beautiful here in Christmas. Not only do I love Christmas, but my birthday is 1 week from today. I am turning 20, or as the internet calls that, middle-aged.
You know that it does. How do you think it's gonna be in the real world?
Oh, I guess like this?
Yeah, that's right. The whipped cream is adversity, and the flag is your unfulfilled potential.
Okay, well, I think I just got my period.
No, we are so deeply, deeply sorry. This looks very bad. You know, maybe we go to sports? Yeah, sports. Nick, you wanna get people your Super Bowl predictions?
Nah, let's let this play out.
Thank you for nothing, Nick.
Well, that's all behind you. Tonight, you're in the company of comedy legends and the sexiest man alive. This silly thing? Paul, that was so 2021. I'm talking about Mr. Elliot Gould.
Then, footsteps, loud, and getting closer. Hello, school's closed. A woman turned the corner. She looked lost. Sorry, I'm looking for someone named Mike. Oh, yeah? Who's asking? My name is Dua Lipa. I'm a big pop star, and I'm looking for a janitor here named Mike.
Okay.
Chris, it's easy. I told you to just write what you know.
Oh, I thought you said write what you have. I'm a mom and...
Yeah, okay, we get it. All right. You guys know what? Let's just get a new puzzle up here, and no more whole stuff.
I don't want to get in trouble, but I do see porn.
Okay, we'll accept that. 4 points.
Okay, mom porn?
No.
Well, Leslie, obviously you're excited about being single.
Yeah, I get to watch Ghost Whisper on Friday.
Ghost Whisperer? That's still a show?
Of course it is, you sexy vanilla muffin. If you got the Ion channel, it's always on.
What is a human defibrillator?
It's that thing of when your friend is having a heart attack, so you take 2 midgets and you rub them on the carpet with static electricity, and then they yell, clear.
A woman in China spent an entire week at a local KFC because she was depressed after breaking up with a boyfriend. A boyfriend who, needless to say, dodged that bullet.
TLC has canceled the reality show Here Comes Honey Boo Boo after it was reported that Mama June is dating a convicted sex offender, even though convicted sex offender is the show's key demographic.
Okay, let me ask the real question. Are you guilty of this?
Well, you know, I've been wanting to speak on that, okay? Because what I do, you know what I'm saying, is like I be sneaking, you know? do a little legal beagle, private plane, all in the shower hiding behind an Eskimo. So, when you talk about the past, that's all in the future.
The European Space Agency said that the landing of a spacecraft on a comet this week was rougher than they initially thought, with the probe bouncing twice before landing. Only twice? Said Spirit Airlines. I'm sorry, what's a German kiss?
That's when you cover the teeth and make the lips into a firm O. And you just sort of have like a labored heave, like, ooh, ooh,
U.S. health officials have released new federal guidelines on circumcision. The guidelines are titled Tips for Tips.
Pizza Hut is trying out a new tablet-based menu that relies purely on customers' eye movements to create their perfect pizza. Finally, a way around the rigorous work of pointing.
But you'll have to talk to my lawyer about that.
Jacob, you seem a little nervous. You know, you don't have to do a rehearsed speech like at your bar mitzvah. We can just talk like buddies. Yeah. Your doctor said that? Are you okay, man?
Hey, I'm better than okay. I'm all right. Sure, things aren't perfect. Money's a little tight, but things can always be worse. It's like my daddy always told me, son, things just got worse. And you know, he was always right.
You're done. You're a broken down piece of rubber, all right? And if you think for a second that I'm taking my kids to that parade and not to my sisters, then I've got another thing coming, Michael. Okay?
No, I hear you, Angel. Just out of curiosity, where are your kids right now?
And my sister!
Right. Every boss's girlfriend, everybody.
I'm the fighter! I'm the fighter!
At some point, you actually have to stop lying because you're under oath, you know? I mean, you could go to jail. Mr. Sessions? Mr. Sessions, are you playing dead?
Oh, tail. That's my possum tail. You ratted me out again. Get it down, tail. He's crazy, but he's family.
President Trump also hinted in a tweet this week that MSNBC anchor Joe Scarborough should be investigated for an unsolved murder. Can we just take a second to appreciate that that story barely even registered as news? I mean, at any other time in history, the headline, "President openly accuses man of murder," would probably make the front page. Now it's just part of the wacky news corner, right next to local squirrel learns karate. According to a report, President Trump did not invite any Democrats to the White House Hanukkah party on Thursday, which is like not inviting any gay people to the Tony Awards. It's not really a good look when the most Jewish person at your Hanukkah party is Ivanka Trump. Unbelievable. She wants to get thrown into the Christmas tree. Okay. Police in Illinois arrested a man for drunk driving after he crashed his car into a ditch and told officers that his name was Burger King. Police then took out their tasers and had it their way. So you're saying we kind of need to find like a middle ground, right?
Yeah, well, equal pay is the goal, but at this point, I'd be happy to just even gain like a couple of yards. And yes, that's a straight-up sports reference for Du Bois.
China retaliated to President Trump's tariffs by imposing their own tariffs on products that the U.S. sells to China. Wait, what the hell do we sell to China besides Marvel movies and credit card debt? Listen, I've never been to China, but I have been to Chinatown. And one thing I can tell you is that anything we have, they can just make for themselves. All I gotta do is change one letter and then sell 1 billion Apple Watches.
Now, you know, people say that pigs are highly intelligent animals capable of puzzles and simple math. But we found this one eating turds. Okay? Just slopping them up like spaghetti, looking us right in the eye like, you like what you see? Good
Hey, if you still feel too sad to eat something with a fuzzy face, take a half step and go pescatarian.
Stephen Miller or Colin Nixon jokes.
That's not my middle name. Did you just stop it?
Just take the compliment, bro. You're beautiful.
Well, thank you. Last week, former Attorney General Jeff Sessions announced a bid to regain his Alabama Senate seat by releasing an ad campaign so complimentary of Trump that many called it groveling and pathetic. Here to comment, Jeff Sessions. But the big revelation this week was that EU Ambassador Gordon Sondland explicitly tied President Trump, Mike Pompeo, and Mike Pence to the Ukraine scandal. It's especially tough for Pence, whose greatest fear is being tied to something by another man.
Everybody needs to understand, I am not impeaching Trump because I hate him. I'm impeaching him because rules. Look, I didn't want any of this. Remember, it's not my fault that we're in this position. It is Trump's fault. It's not the lifeguard's fault for evacuating the pool. It's the rich kid who took a Duke in the Duke.
According to a new poll, 37% of registered Republicans say that Donald Trump is a better president than George Washington. Now, okay, that sounds ridiculous, but then I remembered George Washington owned slaves, so I guess I would say Trump's better than that, right? It's just not a really fair comparison. Like, Colin, okay. So you gonna stay out here or what?
Nah, I gotta get going. It's too late now. You could have used me. You wasted me. And I'm gonna go home. I'm an old man. I gotta get to bed because I gotta get up early and take my morning dump.
Gumby, everybody.
My morning dump, I take. I am Gumby. In the morning, I take a dump.
Hit it, fellas.
Joaquin Phoenix, skinny, laughs a lot but still so scary. Dances on steps, goes stompy, puts a pillow over crazy mommy. But the thing that this movie is really about is white male rage, white male rage, white male rage.
Joker.
Hate to throw my luggage in the garbage.
That's a good point. Well, Chin, we know it's a really difficult time in China right now, and we wish you all the best.
Oh, well, thank you, Che. And we are committed to preventing the further spread of this virus with patience, diligence, and these exclusive Chen Biao Burberry surgical masks.
Chen Biao, everybody!
Wash your hands, our phones are covered in poop.
Researchers say they've developed a new way to stitch wounds together using a type of yarn made from human skin. They also say where they got the yarn made from human skin isn't important. Incidentally, yarn made from human skin is what Gritty is made of. You think you can head out? I'm not sure, because you didn't tell us anything. He said we're ordering different elements of medical, which I guarantee you he thinks is fire, earth, wind, and water. And now scientists estimate that the mortality rate from the coronavirus is around 2%, which sounds pretty bad, but honestly, if you had given me only a 2% chance of dying during Trump's first term, I would have taken that in a heartbeat. 2 men were arrested in India trying to smuggle in whale vomit, or as it's known commercially, a shamrock shake.
It was reported that as part of William Shatner's divorce settlement from his ex-wife, he will gain custody of the couple's supply of horse semen. Now, I don't want to speculate on what he's doing with all that horse semen, but the dude's almost 90 and his skin looks amazing.
Tuesday was National Beer Day, which was the first time alcohol has ever helped me remember what day it is. A lot of Americans have been watching President Trump's daily press conferences. Calling into our show right now, this is very exciting, for an official update on the pandemic.
Sorry.
Firefighters in Florida rescued a horse that fell into a septic tank and was nearly submerged in raw sewage. A horse submerged in raw sewage is also known as an Arby's beef and cheddar.
Arby's,
we eat the horse.